So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's quite simple, Peter. It's hard to overlook the highly productive Ademola Lookman here, because he's someone who's more than capable of scoring prolifically, and is sure to make teams think twice about playing that high defensive line because of his pace and, of course, his clinical finishing too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Chukwueze, Trostekong, Bassi, nicely intercepted. Lookman, looking here to chip it through. Ndidi, Bassi, gently done. And that's put paid to a promising move. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Could move up a gear here. And it's Ndidi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Osimhen. Iwobi. Takes a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lookman! Now it's Iwobi. Shot a goal!
Iwobi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Iwobi. Lookman. Across it goes.
Nigeria really aren't messing about here, are they? The way they've started with such great intensity.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Ndidi. Ndidi. Real chance! And it's a goal! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Nigeria gain their reward with an early goal. Mia. Now it's Osimhen. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Aina. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything.
Big chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Aim forwards. And he's on a charge. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Osimhen, and now the breakaway. Now it's Osimhen. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Chance here to counter. Trostekong. And here's Osimhen. Lookman. That's the keeper's ball. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Lookman. Oh, sweet feet. And that's it. Goes for a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Played back in. Iwobi. Iwobi! Out of play for a throw. Now it's Chukwueze. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, smashing header! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Half an hour played now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Osimhen! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Up towards the front line. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lookman. He is through here. Hit into the middle. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Tries to get it clear. Out for a throw. Lookman. He's found a way through. Well read. And the danger is averted. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, just skips past his man.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Chukwueze, and it's lofted through here. That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman does really well to win the ball there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Out to the left it goes. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Chukwueze. And it's played forward. Iwobi knocks it out wide. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chance to deliver. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's gone back to the keeper. Trostepong. Ndidi. Bassi shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Now it's Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. Over to the left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Great run on the overlap here. Now here's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. Chance!
Nigeria clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ndidi, some resolute defending there. Trostekong. Bassi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Mia. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lookman. Aina. That's been drilled forward. Osimhen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Iwobi. And Nigeria can counter now. Oh, super find. Lookman. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Chukwueze at his creative best. He set up 2 goals.
Nigeria are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Nigeria have somehow to break through, though. Clipped into space. So what can they make of this? Showing good feet. Moved on forwards. Played out wide. That's tidy. Iwobi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aim forwards. And Didi looks to get on the end of this.
Nigeria have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Bassi. Cross goes in there. Iwobi. That's really well manoeuvred. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Trostekong. Aim forwards. Danger averted for now. That's very neat. Wins the duel this time. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. That's nice. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Spread out to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. That's really well cleared. Bassi. Trostekong moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Chukwueze! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So that goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a lovely, neat pass. He can get that clear. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Clears it away. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Aina. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a nice ball. Aim forwards. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Lookman. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Lookman! And here's Iwobi! Iwobi! Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he cuts out the supply. Chukwueze, lobbed in behind. Osimhen finds himself offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inevitable in terms of the result.